Same day. 4 p.m. April 2nd, Thursday. Shit, bro. Today is not the best day. I'm just gonna say what comes to mind. I'm gonna try to be present and just document what's going on. I watched 2,300 of my money just disappear. Well, not fully, not confirmed, but knowing the past and being optimistic for all this time, and I'll explain the situation, but in situations like these, I know I gotta just consider it gone. I do just need to consider it gone. $2,300, bro. That's like a whole month or two of work gone. But whatever. So yeah, today actually reminded me of a feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. And by a long time, I mean I haven't felt this feeling. I have not felt this feeling in more than half a year, more than 6 months. So a little bit of a pleasant reminder to what that felt like. And the feeling I'm talking about is when you're so stressed out, like you're in like survival mode, that you feel nauseous. You feel like you need to throw up. I'm actually gonna walk around this here. But yeah, that's the feeling I'm talking about. Is being super nauseous and feeling like you need to throw up because you're that stressed out. This is why I hate walking in neighborhoods, bro. But yeah, today was that feeling, because it's not only did I lose, dude, I lost like 2/3 of my money in my bank in like a day. Like, we just, oh fuck. And I'm gonna make a little bit more, but it's a bunch of things. That's why I'm journaling, by the way, because everything hit me at once so fast. It was like God's plan. God's like, I'm gonna teach Nick a big fat lesson today, so I'm gonna hit him with all the adversities at one time. So basically, okay, I'll start breaking it down. The drop shipping shit, it's about that. And I'm even more mad. I'm even more mad because I didn't really learn anything. Like, I've already gone through this lesson before, and I made the same fucking mistake. So it's just losses across the board. Really bad. But and dude, holy shit, you guys are just fucking blocking the fucking road, bro. This is why I don't like walking in the neighborhood. This is why you never see me walk in the neighborhood. Only reason I'm not walking in the neighborhood is because family's raiding the house right now, and I don't want to talk to anyone right now. But I'm gonna unpause. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Holy shit. Okay. It's about the dropshipping shit. Basically, and this is really annoying because it's not like I had a warning, bro. Like, this all happened at one time, and the reason it happened is because I made a mistake that I shouldn't have made. And that was ultra verifying everything before I did anything, even with PayPal. So basically, everything was fine. I had like 1.5K in PayPal. I was chilling. I also have 300 in Phantom and 150 and Zelle that I set aside. I'm very lucky I did that. Or else I'll be legitimately fucked. Honestly, I gotta be grateful because this whole thing could have been a lot worse. even though it's already pretty fucking bad. So, and I have 25 in Cash App from baiting scammers, because they gave you a little bit of money up front to bait you in the scam. But luckily, I've learned from that, so I kind of play with them. I take the money up front and then I just leave the scam, because I'm like, yeah, you're obviously scamming me. I'm not even giving that a chance. So yeah, but I had quite a bit of money in the bank. I had like way more than 2K. Anyways, I had 1.5K in I had 1.5K in PayPal, and 1.5K in PayPal, 300 in Phantom, 150 in Zelle. I still have 300 in Phantom and 150 in Zelle, which is good. Which, now that I think about it, I didn't lose 2.3K. I really lost 1.2K. But considering that was the money I had, which before I lost that money, I had, what? I'm thinking right now. I'll give you a before and after. I'm sorry, I'm just brain fogging. I don't want to waste too many minutes in this journal. Okay, before I had, what, 1.8. Okay, let's just say 2K to be safe. Before I had 2K in the bank, and right now I have 800 bucks. Okay, so not the best situation ever. That's number one. I lost 1.2K. If you're wondering, the reason I say 2.3 is because, sorry, I'm just getting mixed up. Holy fuck, man. Okay, the way the day went, everything was going fine. I was ready to put in that work. I was looking forward to Minecraft later today, and I was gonna knock another day of work out the way so I can progress and count taxes, and it was gonna be an amazing day. Then this all happened at once. It was crazy. But literally, fucking dropshipping guy asked me to he asked me to process this invoice for 1K, and I was like, okay, whatever the fuck, because my account was good. And then I processed the invoice. He actually pays the invoice. He pays the invoice immediately, and then my PayPal account goes on hold. I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad, because it's very low likelihood that this is gonna like go to shit, and that I won't be able to get my money. It's just gonna take some time. And I was a little bit stressed out, like I was texting really fast and all that shit. So I didn't like that. But my account was on hold, and I was like, okay, they just need some files. This is normal. We are processing 1K on a random day. So that happened, okay? And then I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit annoyed because I am distracted by this thing. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm still gonna get my work done. Let me figure this out. Bro, like 2 to 3 hours later, a customer like 12 days ago charges back. And it's one customer. And you know what's even fucking worse, man? Is that this customer who charged back was like the fattest invoice ever. It was a 2.3K fucking transaction. And so PayPal didn't steal the money from my account. It didn't refund him. All it did was put that money on hold. So I watched my bank balance go from like 2.5 or some shit to like $300. And I'm like, yo, I just lost all my money. At least that's what was ingrained. And that fucking sucks. That's how the story went, by the way. But time to analyze it. So first of all, I lost all that money. Kind of. I'm just assuming that this guy ghosted me. And I'm not going to be able to provide any proof. And I'm going to miserably lose the case. And that this guy's going to get his charge back. And that I'm going to take the fucking heat of it I'm already anticipating that because the guy I work with, he's already fucking running away because honestly he's a fucking retard and a pussy. And I'm telling you, I'm never gonna work with him again because now I actually have the opportunities and the skills to be confident that I can make a lot of money and that I'm not gonna have to use something like that for short term. So annoying though, so annoying, bro, because I didn't get any warnings. Like, I think I had money go on hold once and they gave me it immediately. They gave me that money immediately. But yeah, my mistake was trusting that guy's word, him saying that the fulfillment was good and that customers won't charge back, because there at least is some miscommunication, because he said that he didn't get the product but they're probably still shipping it. But yeah, that whole thing stressed me the fuck out. So that's what happened today. And most likely scenario is that I do. So the reason this is bad, okay, the reason this is actually bad is because number one, PayPal is like my main bank at the moment. The reason for that is because Capital One was my main bank, but I had that other dropshipping scenario happen like 4 months ago. Probably less time than that. No, sorry, more than time than that. It happened last year. Sorry, the wind. There's so much wind right now. Holy fuck. I'm really sorry for the wind, guys. Yeah, really sorry for the wind, but yeah, PayPal was my main bank. Or sorry, Capital One was my main bank, and the dropshipping shit happened. So I was like, fuck, if I have 10K sitting in this bank, they're gonna just try to fucking steal that shit back. Or like Shopify is gonna try to like take that money back. And I was like, fuck, I can't use Capital One for a little bit. They're acting chill, but it's a bit suspicious because like Shopify was like 30K chargeback, Stripe was like 18K chargeback. That's a lot of money, bruh. That's a lot of money. So them being quiet is still unsettling. Like, I don't trust them. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't trust that I can use Capital One until I die again. So I lost the money. Okay. I lost like the main bank that I use, that now I have to figure out how am I going to process money for the brands I'm making until this shit fucking resolves. And like most of the shit I get paid is through PayPal for some reason. Don't know why, but it just happens. And number 3 is the timing. The timing is horrible because today's Thursday. Tomorrow I have like 3-4 hours of daylight before I have to fucking travel. And I'm gonna just be spending money on travel, so that's gonna be good for the mindset. But yeah, I basically don't have any time. This happened right when I could have used that money. I think the biggest regret I have is not the mistake I made, because it was very tempting and it wasn't like red flags across the board. So I don't feel like the biggest retard, but I'm really mad that I made that mistake. What I am extremely mad about though, is the fact that I let the money just sit in PayPal and I didn't just spend it. I didn't pay off Strike. I didn't pay my parents. I just let it sit in there until something bad happened. I didn't even move it to Zelle. Like, bro, I'm an idiot. That's what I'm mad about, because I had the money and I should have just spent it. Because if you spend the money, like, that's risk-free. That's responsibility gone. And I just didn't do that. I'm a fucking idiot. So that's what pissed me off, because I had 1.5K just sitting there ready to be used, and I didn't use it. I just let it sit there because I was trying to be patient, like, or just scared. Like, it's just retarded. I should have paid everything off the moment I got the money. Or actually, maybe not, because I mean, Dayton would have been a bit expensive. But you know, I should have at least moved it to Zelle, because I did know what I did know at that time is that the dropshipping shit was happening. The dropshipping shit could be sketchy, and there was definitely a possibility I could have got chargebacks, and I was just letting it sit in there to be fucking frozen. Shit really makes me mad, bro. Because I saw that balance like 12 hours ago and it's not there. Just hurts. So I don't really know what to do now. I'm making progress with conversations for the KOLs, and the KOLs are going to be a big part of how I make this money back, because brands, I'm getting fucking paid, and shit might get fucking paid through PayPal. That's another thing, bro, is already through Taily and Tredvio, I've already just put my hands up, and I'm like, hopefully PayPal works, because they don't really offer any other ways of payment. So that's why this sucks, man. Everything's fucked. So I'm just really like stressed the fuck out, bro. Really stressed out on this shit, bro. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I did all my work today, which is the worst feeling ever, because I'm just sitting here not knowing what to do. And I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to rest, because like at the end of the day, this money's lost. This money is not in my hands anymore. I really need it back. I need it back. Like, I literally need it back. And I'm not taking any actions to get closer. And I don't know what to do. I just don't know. So yeah, I guess Operation Sprint Towards Money. Sprint towards money. So yeah, my current stats are, and dude, this is like what's scary is that, okay, I guess what I'll do now is I'll list off the worst case scenario, and I'll freak out a little bit, because the worst case scenario is actually pretty fucking bad. The worst case scenario is that I only get paid from Iron Paws because they offer settle payments. Jiayu actually haven't even know how they pay, so I'm gonna be optimistic with them. Hopefully, but worst case scenario, I get paid through PayPal. It doesn't work. I don't get my money. And I'm sitting there with a bunch of no money, with a lot of shit to pay for. Taxes are due in 12 days, brother. I'm gonna get a payment plan, so that's gonna give me 6 months, but like, fucking strike, and my parents and everything, bro. TurboTax to do my taxes, because I'm definitely gonna use that shit. I really need to use that shit, because I don't know how to do taxes. So I gotta pay for Turbo, like, oh my god, bro. I'm just going crazy, bro. Because of the lack of like options I have. KOL campaigns are just not running right now. People are being really fucking slow with sorting people for campaigns and paying them out and all that shit. So it's not like I could just farm KOLs, because if I could, then I'd be doing that right now. And I'd be making $100 a day plus. And I can easily get that money back really quickly, but fuck, man. It just sucks. It just sucks. So yeah, right now at the moment, I'm sitting with like 400 in the bank, plus 300 from PayPal, but who knows when I can get that money. Because here's the thing, with PayPal, the reason I'm just sitting here is because it's asking me for information about fulfillment that I don't have. So I'm either waiting for fulfillment info, or I'll have to surrender to PayPal and lose the case. And that could take like 5 days too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like walking in the fucking neighborhood, bro. I really don't. I fucking hate walking in this neighborhood. Give me a second. I guess the only good news is that I'm growing my Marco West account. Oh, sorry, I'm growing my dog account pretty fast with these caption posts. But yeah, the big challenges are gonna be which bank do I use, how do I get paid reliably, and how do I make a lot of money really quickly. I did the math on it, and on an optimistic scenario, if I get paid by Iron Paws, Taily, and Jiayu, I did the calculations, I'll still need to make like 1.2k, and that's assuming that I pay for all my strike fees, I pay my parents, and I'll be break even. So basically 1,300 plus 890 by April 15th. So that's like the math on that. So I mean, it's a lot. I don't know what to do because that 1,300 I have to make is not brand money included. Like, I have to make that raw. So that has to come from KOLs, or it has to come from money that I'm getting back from PayPal. But I'm assuming that I'm not getting any money from PayPal, so it's just fucked. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out, and I'm gonna have to figure out solutions, and I'm gonna have to work like a dog. The last thing I'll mention is that the amount of stress I'm going through right now due to this dumbass situation, it's giving me so much cortisol that it feels like rocket fuel. The only problem is I don't know what to do with the rocket fuel, which is making me go crazy. But if I knew exactly what to do and I can give myself that clarity, then I'm gonna be going pretty fucking fast. So yeah, I guess see you guys later. Bye.